Businessman here in Calgary, doing athletic development and NCAA guidance. Please welcome Geoff Snider.
Well, thanks for having me. This is my second ever public speaking engagement, so please bear with me if I embarrass myself or embarrass anybody else. I apologize, but I guess I'll get right to it. I looked up my old my stats in junior hockey. I played here for the Calgary Canucks in 1999 to 2000 to 2002, maybe 3 years. My last season with the Canucks, I had 60 games played, 24 goals, 31 assists, and 415 minutes in penalties.
Woo! Yeah, baby.
I feel pretty confident that if I didn't spend 7 games in the penalty box, I probably could have been recruited to play at an NCAA school. But I know I said that, I looked that up to relate to you guys, but realistically I had that memorized for quite some time because being a lacrosse player, you can't really hit on any girls unless you were a hockey player or are a hockey player. So talk a little bit as well. So about me, I grew up here in Calgary, played in the Northwest Athletic Association for the Flames. Went to an Air Canada Cup, lost in triple overtime in that disgusting barn that still exists in Prince Albert. I think you guys are going to next week. We ended up taking the opportunity to play for the Canucks from 2000 until 2002. When I was the spring of my senior or my final year with the Canucks, I was recruited by Brown to play hockey and lacrosse. I then wrote an email to the University of Denver trying to play hockey at DU, and ended up getting an email back from the coach. He had seen that I was drafted in the fall to the Vancouver Ravens and offered me a full scholarship to play lacrosse at the University of Denver. So I went down there for free and spent 4 years playing lacrosse with the Denver Pioneers. Came out of school there at when was it? It was June of 2006. I was drafted to the Denver Outlaws, which is a professional field lacrosse team that plays out of Invesco in Denver, and then played for Team Canada and went on from Team Canada to get drafted to the Philadelphia Wings, which is in the National Lacrosse League, and I ended up here with the Calgary Roughnecks 5 years later. At the University of Denver, I graduated with honors. I was a Scholar All-American, an Athletic All-American, and had a 3.5 GPA. Graduated with a degree in business, and let's see what else we have here. In the summer of 2006, won a World Championship with Team Canada, the first time in 28 years that Team Canada had won the World Championship, or a World Championship in general. And I thought it was pretty awesome then. And going into Team Canada, I thought I was pretty awesome and got chopped down to size pretty quick by that coaching staff, and was asked to play a role and be what's called a FOGO. So if you can imagine going out on the ice, taking face-offs, and then coming off the field or coming off the ice surface, that was what I was asked to do. Sucked it up, did what I could for the team, and ended up winning a World Championship and was awarded the tournament MVP. Subsequently, sacrifice engraved under my ring, as it was probably the hardest learning experience for me, thinking that I was the top dog in coming out of NCAA as a Canadian lacrosse player and going into a team and having to play a role that ultimately led to our success as an organization. And we beat the U.S. for the first time that they had lost in 35. First time they had lost a game in 35 years in their national competition was at our hands. So it was a pretty special experience. The reason why I bring up Team Canada is it has a large part to do with what I'm doing now. And I think you look at success and how do you define success. And depending on your mentality, you would define it a couple of ways. A level of social status, an achievement of an objective or a goal, or for pessimists, the opposite of failure. So personally, I define it as the ability to reapply experience and passion within your life as you embark on your journey as an athlete, teammate, individual, partner, mentor, coach, parent, and person. how do you help make the difference and make people around you better? Personal challenge is just recently signed a 2-year deal with the Roughnecks. Obviously, the Flames and Hitmen organizations have picked up the Calgary Roughnecks as another business opportunity. So I'm here to do a couple of things. One is to obviously help us win a championship and make this a successful team. 2 is grow the sport in the city and make it a viable business for the Flames and a successful business for the Flames. And that's part of my challenge, and my goal for success is ultimately to win and help grow it so it's a sustainable business here in the community. And as a professional here, I'm growing a small business for athlete development and NCAA guidance. And in the last 2 years, we've helped source over $500,000 for kids pursuing scholarship opportunities in the United States. So, alongside of athletics and those successes that I've had as an athlete and as a professional, my education has ultimately been the biggest conduit for me to be able to reapply my passion and experience onto what I'm doing today. So I brought with me my diploma. I received it 2 days ago in the mail, and I graduated. It showed up on my door on the 17th of October. And I graduated in 2006, and I just recently got it.
Whoa!
I earned it in 2006, but I got it in the mail physically because I had a lot of unpaid parking tickets without my diploma from me. So I think they gave up on the fact that I was never going to pay it, and they just sent me my diploma. So it's in here. It exists. It's there. There it is. So it also came with my transcript, and I took that transcript and put it on the fridge just to remind my girlfriend about how much smarter I am than her. I don't think I got less than a B in college, so I use that as a constant reminder that I'm right the majority of the time. Where am I here? I haven't framed it, and I probably won't. And the reason why is that it's completely intangible. I can't be cut from it. I can't be traded from it. I can't be released. I can't get injured enough where someone can take this away from me. So this little piece of paper is pretty much insignificant because it's something that I've earned that no one can ever take away from me. So I'll probably leave it in this little package and throw it in my desk and understand that I have it. I forgot about it until the registrar phoned me up and said, we've given up on your parking tickets and we'll send it to you anyway. So not like it mattered that I had it in my hand. So it's mine forever, and it's something that no matter what happens in your careers or no matter what happens in your life, it's something that you will always have. And I think if you ask parents or friends of parents or people that you know that don't have it, they would tell you that they wish they got it. So some of you will go to the show, some of you go to Europe, some of you guys will play in the A, some of you guys will play in the East Coast League, some might call it a career after junior. Whatever you guys do, I really firmly believe you need to make a promise to yourself that you guys will get educated and make an effort to educate yourselves on whatever level in a post-secondary fashion. You do this not for success, but to be able to have the opportunity to do what you love outside of the game. Yes, it's hockey right now. I remember sitting here and being in your guys' position, and you always think about it, the old guys standing up there telling you about, I remember when, but, right now you guys should be believing in hockey. You should be dedicating yourselves to the sport because it will open up so many doors for you. But at the end of the day, when your hockey careers end for whatever reason it may be, and maybe they don't end, maybe they carry on forever, and you guys are able to give back in the community as professional athletes, eventually that career will end. And I think that there's a lot of life to be lived after the fact, after you're an athlete. I know it seems like you'll be an athlete forever, and right now I'm 30. I hope to play for another 5 years at least. But at the same time, I'm motivated to set myself up as I pull out of that career and traverse into another part of my life, that I'm able to do the things that I want to do and things that I enjoy. And I look at what's going on with Elevate in my small business. There's a quote by Mark Twain, and he says that if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And there's some days I don't feel like I'm doing anything, and I've been up I'm sitting in my my shorts and my t-shirt, and I've been up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's 11:30, and I haven't eaten or left my condo, and it's because I'm working so hard. So, but it doesn't feel. I feel like I'm doing nothing, And you know, it's something that I think you guys should really pay attention to, is that as you progress through your careers, if you have that education, you have that diploma in your back pocket, it's something that you guys can fall back on and rely on, no matter what happens to you, no matter who trades you, no matter you know, what team you end up on. It's something that you guys are going to be able to put to use later on in your life and be able to love what you do, because you have a little piece of paper in a cardboard box that opens up a lot of doors for you. So one day all of you will be, you know, one day all of your incredibly successful careers will come to an end, and your education will ensure that you will continue on a path of success. So that's my message to you guys, and thank you for having me at your wonderful dinner. I really appreciate it.